if things are becoming overwhelming, I'll suggest what I do: cry out. God, help me. Father, I don't understand what's going on, and I'm having a hard time. But I trust you and the plan that you have for my life. Help me. Help me. Help me. He will answer. Hey there. There's been so much stuff going on, and I know that I'm not alone. It seems to be just like a really crazy time, and what I keep hearing in the back of my mind when I keep seeing is wars and rumors of wars. It's actually a place in Revelations that talks about the times that we're in, and what's significant is that it's a really hard time. It's a time where a lot of people will be going through, and especially a lot of people that are holding on to the Creator. I had to get on here today because I know I have been going through it. Excuse me if I'm sweating, but my air is out. It's been out for about 5 days. And I'm not sure what the holdup is in finishing, getting it straight. But then we're in the midst of a heat wave, so that's been fun. What I keep coming back to is that we have to hold on to the knowledge that our Creator wants what's best for us, which is something I know I talked about in one of the other videos, I'm not sure. I have had to, especially yesterday, I think it was, I was meditating all day on Psalms 91. So that's what I'll put out there. It's a long one, but it's very pertinent for us keeping our peace and being in a state to be able to not just endure, but to receive the deliverance when it comes. Because the Creator does deliver. It's not always immediate. There's lots of times where we have times we have to go through, or times of testing. Like I just shared with you, my AC is out. You know, we're in the midst of a heat wave, over 100 and some degrees index. You know, so it's been very uncomfortable. But I'm thankful that there's a floor that, you know, it is cool up underground where I am. And, you know, that gives me some solace. But not just in that, I can't like get caught up in, oh my God, when is this gonna happen? You know, although as a natural person, I'm like, come on, dude, where the people that are supposed to be coming to do this? What is your hold up? But then I do realize it's also an enemy at play. And it's really interesting that they came supposedly to fix it the first day, and I was knocked out because of the heat, I think. And so I didn't hear them knocking. But I literally called them back like 5 minutes after they left, and they said they were on some other calls or something like that. Now it's been a whole 3 days later. So the other thing that has been coming to my mind is like communication, as far as the ways that the enemy has been working, you know, on things, whether it's making other people hear something that you didn't say, or you hearing something that someone said and interpreting like a whole different way. Almost like when you have little things on your shoulder, the enemy over here, an angel over here, there's this one over here that's distorting things, right? To make you just be and up in an uproar and things like that, when that's not the case. So I'm holding on to that there are a lot of things that are going on, there's smoke screens, and we just have to persevere until our change comes. But I don't want to get too far into it, because there is Job that says something that I'll wait until my change comes, which I probably need to find when you use that tool I told you about in wordworks. I think it was 2 or 3, and find where that scripture is. But anyway, back to Psalms 91. Psalms 91, I'm just going to give you the word of it, and that's what I would say to be meditating on in these times. It touches on a lot of different things. It goes, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be a shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall by thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. That's Psalms 91. And the reason I'm able to do it from memory is because I have been meditating on it. And what's important is getting it in you. We've gone through this exercise. The word, when you meditate, it gets in you, it starts to work, it starts to do something. And this is one of the foundational words that when I started out moving in the things of God, trying to get to know him better, that I learned that I would lean on, that I would work, and I forgot it. It wasn't on memory anymore because, I've been doing things and whatnot and not reciting and rehearsing the word all the time, which you don't have to do it all the time, but I've just gotten a lot of stuff has been going on, but it was time to get that back in me because there's a lot of stuff out here that can just scare us to death if we let it. Plus, we talked about that fear. That fear allows all these things that look like a certain way, that looks scary, but it's not even really that way, or that you hear and it sounds a certain way, but it's not really that way, to penetrate and have effect. So we have to combat it with the word. The word is a sword. And so with everything that's going on, everything that you're hearing, out in the world, and also things that you might be dealing with personally, internally, family-wise, health-wise, relation-wise, whatever way, where like fear or something like that is there in the background, right? Trying to inch its way in. Chew on this Psalms 91, and let's wait with expectation for the testimony. Yes, and hopefully I'll be back soon saying, yay, my air is back on. Thank you. This was I Am Healing. You guys, till next time. Oh, word works with I Am Healing. Till next time. Okay, so I went back to look at the word and what I was saying, and there's two verses in Psalms 91 that I missed. And there were verses 9 and 10, and they go, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. I had to make sure that I get it right. And I think it's really interesting that those two verses that I happened to omit this time, I'm reciting it on this video for you all, the content in those two. I mean, it's talking about because we've made the Lord, our creator, our source, right? Who we run to, who we're looking to for hope. There's a scripture that says, my help, I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Yea, my help cometh from the Lord. Because right now there's a lot of stuff that is out there trying to pull us to give it glory, to stand on it, to move towards it. But none of those things are as capable as the creator of the universe, the I am that I am. After that part, that was verse 9, where it talks about the habitation, making him our habitation. The next part, 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. That is powerful. That's security and protection. And you know what else it is? It's a promise. It's a promise. And what I love about promises, is especially about promises from the creator of the universe, is he's not like man. You know, man will promise they're going to do something, and it could be 50-50. Maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't, maybe something came up, yada yada, whatever, this, that, and the other. Our creator, he always fulfills his promises. There's not one promise that he's made to me that he doesn't ultimately fulfill. And I mean, I'm talking about when you're going through, hard isn't even the word. When you can't see your way, when you don't know what's happening, when you're almost forgetting who you are, when you're just wondering what is going on, and you're able to put an anchor, a lifeline, a raft, a floaty device, and that floaty device is the creator. You come back to him no matter what it is that you've been doing, where it is that you've been going, whomever you've been listening to, and whatever you've been saying, and you start to work this word, which is why this is so important. He does not fail. So that promise, because you have made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, and neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. I challenge you to start communing with him. And there's no set way to do it. You don't have to be, in a certain posture, in a certain garb, or any of like that. Your creator made you how you are and knows everything about you. The good parts, the bad parts, the whatever. Then there's no hiding from him because he created it all and he sees all. He knows all. So if things are becoming overwhelming, I'll suggest what I do. Cry out. God, help me. Father, I don't understand what's going on, and I'm having a hard time. But I trust you and the plan that you have for my life. Help me. Help me. Help me. He will answer. All right. I had to add that bit in there. I didn't know the rest of that was going to come, but be blessed, whoever that's for. Word works with I Am Healing.